The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
We are at Jeff Adams Stadium here on the campus of Polytech High School in Woodside, Delaware. Tonight, Delaware Live Sports brings you a top 5 Class A battle powered by 302 Sports. The number 1 ranked Indian River Indians come to Woodside to take on the number 4 Polytech Panthers. Both teams are unbeaten. After the next 48 minutes, we'll only leave with one with an unblemished record. Let me bring my podcast partner, Jim Tack, and Coach. We had a game decided in the final 3 seconds. We had a game and an overtime throw last week. I'm all rested up for tonight. What can it bring us?
Well, we could be in the same spot. Both teams are 2-0. IR ranked 2 in the state in 1A. Polytech ranked 3. Last year's game, I think, 25-14. IR has an improved offense, and they're also, I think, the second leading scoring team in the area. And Poly, I think, has a real strong defense. We'll see. We'll see.
Philip Townsend returned to his alma mater, becoming the head coach in 2015. Townsend has a career record of 36-44, but since reclassification, the Indians are 15-10 under Townsend. He's qualified his team for the state tournament 3 times, reaching the semifinals in 2021 and 2023. Townsend is 4-3 all-time versus Polytech. Lack of interest in football at Indian River and COVID found their roster dwindling from more than 70 athletes during their 2011 state championship to as low as 31 in 2016, while still playing in that rugged Henlopen Southern Division. Townsend grew the numbers over the past 3 seasons, bringing the interest back to Dagsboro. Indian River is now 62 athletes playing football, and they are the number 1 ranked team in Class A. Javion Chandler and Kyrie Knight lead just the 5 IR seniors on this roster, but the Indians are well balanced with a strong junior class. Part of that junior class is quarterback Dylan Grace, who we will talk about a little bit later, and wide receiver Darnell Stokes. Stokes had 5 catches last week for 151 yards and a touchdown in their win over St. Elizabeth. Stokes, he could be the factor tonight.
Yeah. IR has 10 underclassmen that are going to be starting, and Polytech has 12 seniors that will be starting. It's a little bit of a difference. Now, IR had a good year last year, and now they have these seniors back with experience, and the same could play for Poly in the future. I like their defense. I like the way the down 4 run to the football.
David Eiler's 3rd season currently as head coach, but spent 5 seasons as the head coach from 2008 to 2012. Eilers is 15-9 in his current stint as head coach, 35-49 over his 8 years total. The Panthers qualified for the state tournament last year, falling to Wilmington Charter in the single A semifinals. Eilers is 0-2 versus Indian River. Eilers helped bring the Panthers program off life support. In 2019, Polytech was still playing in the Division I Henlopen Conference Northern Division with a roster of barely over 30 athletes. Injuries began to deplete the roster to the point Polytech was forced to forfeit the final 2 games of the season for safety reasons. Since moving to 1A, the program has begun to flourish. Reaching the state semifinals last year, Polytech now boasts a healthy 42 varsity and 42 JV players on the roster, and a full JV team. The Panthers have experience of 23 seniors this fall, coming off a big 24-7 win over last year's state finalist Wilmington Charter on the road last week. Jim, what's your thoughts on this Polytech team?
Well, on the Polytech team, the thing that jumps out at me is that they have 3 senior running backs. So you have experience at that position and gives you depth if somebody gets banged up a little bit. And they also have 4 senior receivers. And again, creates depth, especially as you go down the line and you're getting ready for playoffs. So I think that's pretty darn interesting to see the depth, which I think is a real advantage for them.
Folks, we're going to have abbreviated pregame shows. We had a little trouble hooking up to the internet, but we were hooked up. We are burning thanks to George Eilers, the athletic director here from Polytech, getting us going. So let's start right to the players to watch, the Arenas Deli's players to watch. Arenas Deli, 6 locations, the original location in downtown Rehoboth Beach, Milford, and at the airport in Georgetown, Arenas Cafe in Lewis and Rehoboth, and the newest Arenas Pub on Highway 1. We're going to start with Javion Chandler, number 12. He's a senior running back, safety, 19 carries, 105 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he has 3 tackles in the secondary on defense.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Chandler
zoned out here for a second.
Right.
Javion Chandler, number 12. The stats say enough about him. 19 carries, 105 yards, and they're going to have more help. Handy, number 4, 85 yards on 13 carries, and Grice, 11 out of 20 with 3 TDs, the junior quarterback. So that's their offense right there.
Right. And then we're going to move to the Polytech Panthers. And some of the guys we're going to watch for them, number 7, Noah Walker. He's a senior, 29 carries, 110 yards, a touchdown. Israel Russell, 24 tackles on defense, 4 for a loss, 2 sacks. He leads the team in almost every defensive category. And then Kenny Valsine, 30 carries, 170 yards, 3 touchdowns, 13 tackles on defense, 1 for a loss. Talk about those Polytech Panthers.
Well, same thing. They can run. All 3 of these guys, Walker, Russell, and Valsine, can run. I watched film on them, and they're backing up at times, that big line. They make a lot of difference. The only thing that I saw that I don't know if they're reading the guards, because the team that went against them was a wing T, and the linebackers were a step behind. Now, they can probably still play very well straight ahead.
Let's go to our X's and O's. For the Indians tonight to be successful, Jim, I think they need to win the line of scrimmage and get those horses running, stay on schedule, and get some feet around Bassarek tonight. Make him throw when he's uncomfortable. And then for Polytech, score early, get the home crowd into the game, don't play behind the sticks, and get off the field on 3rd down. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. When we come back, we'll be getting closer to kickoff. The Panthers are in the end zone getting ready to come out, folks. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner, stop into Matt's Fish Camp.
Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features a chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events. See you soon! The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 15 years, our company.
And welcome back to Jeff Adams Stadium here at Polytech High School. I'm Benny Mitchell. Joining me today is Jim Tack, Brandon Hill, and Donald Flowers on the camera. Owen Smith will be our sideline reporter. Dave Marvel is our statistician. Our halftime stats brought to you by.
That's something you may need to explain to a whole lot of people around you.
I'm sorry. Our halftime stats brought to you by the athletes planner from Dan Rigby. We'll have more on that. Here come the Polytech Panthers. The field conditions for tonight's game, it's on Bermuda grass, and it is cut short and looks nice. I walked the field before the game.
It looks like a fast track. It really does.
It does. It's 72 degrees. Very little wind. What little wind we have is blowing from left to right. I want to thank our sponsors. Barkley Heating and Air, Capstone Homes, DeJuan Johnson State Farm, Active Pest Solution, Louis Pizza, Win the Day Planner, Sodell Concepts, Arena's Deli, Surf Bagel, Dover Federal Credit Union, and a Precise Touch. Number 1 versus number 4. So waiting for the Indian River Indians to come to the field. Number 1 Indian River. Number 1 Indian River comes to Woodside to take on the Polytech Panthers. Indian River has won the last 2 meetings between these 2 teams, but as you said, Jim, Polytech is big this year and they're mobile on the line.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this thing gets started. I really think Indian River has a nice offense. They know what they want to do, and I think the advantage defensively goes to Polytech, but we'll find out shortly.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have the halftime stats. Dave Marvel's adding them up. They'll be brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Win the Day Planner is a student-athlete planner developed by Dan Rigby, former wrestling coach at Cesar Rodney and Milford, former wrestler himself. He's you can find his information about his planner on Facebook. Again, I want to thank Athletic Director George Eiler getting us up here and moving tonight.
That was big.
Oh, folks, you don't know. We were almost not going on the air tonight.
Thank goodness he came to our rescue.
At halftime, we'll have also the top 10 plays from last week. By Delaware Live and 302 Sports. And Indians taking their time getting out here. I guess they got plenty of time. I guess Polytech got here a little early. And here come the Indian River Indians. This is a program. Both these programs, Jim, kind of on the same track, just being revived from where they were. You know, Polytech, they were literally on life support a few years back.
It was really neat to read the history that you had put together of the 2 schools, and now to hear the numbers that they have, it's really incredible.
And Indian River's had their glory days. Went to the state finals in '79 and '81, a couple titles. one in 2011 and one back in the 90s. Kind of changed. It used to be forest green and Notre Dame gold, but now more to a yellow and a Kelly green.
Kind of Green Bay Packers.
Sun's going down just in time.
I'm trying to, and it's slipping my mind, the young man for Indian River was a heck of a receiver and then signed with baseball and ended up playing at Delaware for a while.
Jamie Jarman.
Thank you. Good memory, Benny. Yeah, he was some athlete.
For Indian River are number 5, Brennan Luce, number 6, Dylan Grice, number 12, Javion Chandler, and number 66, Luke Hitchens. For your Polytech Panthers, the captains are Ben Dawson, number 0, number 5, Elijah Benson, number 54, Thomas Reynolds.
Two teams out for the coin toss. Owen Smith right on it with the field camera. So
it's nice to see both sidelines filled. It's hit back home in the Lehigh Valley.
Yeah.
A couple high schools that had really good years last year come out this year and they only had 27, 28 kids. And you can't explain it. You really can't. I mean, it's such a great game.
Crowd starting to fill in. Polytech, not a whole lot of seats left. Indian River, you got about an hour, a little more than an hour drive maybe to get up here. So 1 versus 4 here in the state in Class Single A. We had a split decision in our picks last night. Also, Darwan Pitts will be our still photographer. You'll be able to see his pictures in our Delaware Live article.
And you premiere something else tonight, right? Later on, your chain. Your chain?
Yeah, folks. After the game, we'll have the Delaware 302 player of the game. We'll get to wear the coveted 302 chain.
I don't know of a college sideline that doesn't have one now.
Right.
Some kind of a deal.
So Indian River wins the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half. And Polytech will take the ball here to start the football game.
Yeah, I was watching Colgate and Akron last week, and Akron had a tire.
Yeah.
A tire. When
My
they
son's,
made it, they put it over
of course,
there.
coach is a Caesar Rodney, and they had a championship belt. If you got a pin.
Okay.
If you got a pin, you had the championship belt till the next guy got a pin.
Yeah.
Some guys disappeared with it.
Oh. Yeah, you're not going to keep track of that during a wrestling match.
So Polytech, the home team, they will receive the opening kickoff. They're in the all black with red numbers and white trim. They'll be moving from left to right on your screen. Indian River will be kicking the ball away. They're in the, like Jim said, looks like Green Bay out there in the yellow helmets, white jerseys with green numbers, and yellow pants with white and green trim. The kicking away is number 50, Alan Hernandez, and back deep, looks like number 1, Michael Beasley, and it looks like number 4, Simon Balsarak. Here we go, folks. Top 5 matchup here in Class A in Delaware. The Indian River Indians ranked number 1 coming up from Dagsboro, Delaware, and the home team Polytech Panthers here in Woodside. They're number 4. And we're underway. Short kick picks up about the 19. Big hit. And that's number 11 on the return, Mackay Adams, or Parker.
Mackay Parker on the kick return for the Panthers.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. And the ball is going to be at the, where's it going to go with? 17-yard line. So lost on that return, Jim. That was a big hit from number 1. Darnell Stokes, he got down the field and laid a first big hit. So here come the Panthers. Quarterback is Isaac Balsarak. He's in the shotgun. And we're underway.
It's like a 4-4 Indian River.
Balsarak on the keeper.
Oh,
runs over, but then still not down. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5.
Quarterback Isaac Balsarak
He trucked somebody there on that first hit.
He did, and he – luckily they had great pursuit.
Pickup of 6, going to be 2nd and 4 for the Panthers. And, Jim, very good chance that defense could be the tail of this game tonight.
Yeah,
Both teams have really good defenses.
There are some big hitters going on.
Pistol formation for the Panthers. It's going to be a handoff to Valson. And he may get a yard. Got back to the line of scrimmage before being brought down. Gain of 1 on the play, 3rd and 3.
Yeah. Critical call here. 3rd and 3. Tough call. Do you run? Do you throw?
Coach Townsend said he will be rotating a lot of players tonight, trying to keep legs fresh for the 4th quarter. Low snap. Bosrack, they will pick it up. He's under pressure. Hit at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Brings up a 4th down. Number 58 there on the breakup. That's Nolan Stanaszewski, and he was coming with bad intentions, Jim.
My grandson was asking me today, now that ski at the end, I said, I'll explain
You're
it later.
right. Back for the return, number 17, Michael Paranto, and Bacharach is the punter.
Oh, he came untouched.
He got it.
He may have touched that,
He
yes.
did. So Indian River's going to have a short field. They're in plus territory inside the 40.
Yep, we looked up and about 13 yards, but there was nobody stepped out to block the edge.
And he did the right thing. He got extended.
He ran right to the foot.
First down for Indian River. Quarterback Dylan Grice. These two quarterbacks' stats are pretty comparable.
They are.
And we have whistles on the play. And our first penalty of the game.
Yeah, we saw our share over
So
the
all
weeks.
sides on Polytech. Oh, the past 2 weeks, yeah, we've seen some.
Offside. Panthers. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
So 1st and 5 for the Indians. Ball at the 34-yard line of Polytech. Pistol formation. 2 wide outs and a slot to the near side. And it's going to be a handoff to Chandler. And Chandler, I don't think he's going to get anything on that ball, on that carry. They bring up 2nd down.
Like on the tackle.
No gain. 2nd down.
Number 42, Tyler Rosen, an 11th grader, linebacker.
Second down and 5 for the Indians. Double slot. And they get the Panthers to jump. And that's going to give Indian River a 1st down.
That hard count is tough. And, you know, you really can't watch the ball as much as you got to watch the guy across from you. First time he flinches, you're going.
First down, Indians.
Ball inside the 30 for the Indians. It's going to be Chandler again. And I don't think he got anywhere on that one either, Jim.
No.
This suffocating defensive line here for Polytech.
It's really the thing that caught my eye, how they ran to the ball, especially the guys up front.
2nd and 10 for Indian River. Ball at the Polytech 29. No score. Indian River's first possession of the game.
Benton on that last tackle. Nice job.
Bryce drops back, throws, has a man breaking open down the right side. Incomplete.
It was a great throw. Great throw.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Still tough when somebody has their hand up in your face. Yeah, he runs a nice, well, kind of an abbreviated
Pass was broken up by Donald
fade. Nice throw.
3rd down coming up for Indian River. Ball at the 29. Grace in the pistol. 2-by-2 on the edges. Drops back, looks left. Has a man, number 17. That's Parental again with the catch. Short of the first down. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 3 for the Indians. The Indian River's going to have to set the edge here. They're not going to get much between the tackles tonight. 4th down play coming up. Trips to the right, far side. Grace is going to roll right. Has a man, and he's got the first down. That's number 5 on the catch, Brennan Luce.
The Indians turn it over on downs.
A nice short of the first down. So both teams able to hold. Let's set that Polytech offense. They're on your screen, led by quarterback Isaac Balsarac. So each defense is held so far, Jim, and we thought this could be a defensive game.
Yeah, and that was close. The only thing they've been playing at this end of the field, so we're
8:16 to play here, first quarter, no score. Balsarac in the shotgun. It's going to be a little speed sweep. Counts as a pass, though, as he goes forward with it.
Yep.
Pickup of about a yard on the play brings up 2nd down. And here is the Indian River defense.
Nolan Staniszewski on the stop, number 58.
Second and 8 for the Panthers. And handoff to Valsin. And he's going to get out to about the 30. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Oh, correction, that was number 7 on the carry. Noah Walker.
On the stop for Indian River, Paratine, number 17, and 8, Griffin.
3rd and 3 for Polytech. Ball at their own 30-yard line. And it's going to be I think he's going to be shorter. They're going to get it by a yard. That was Walker on the carry. First down for the Panthers.
Hicks on the tackle for Indian River, 0.
Walker again, the ball carrier. First down, Panthers.
Polytech going quick. Pistol formation for Balsarac. Drops back, looks left. Looks down the middle, and incomplete. The two ran into each other. That was intended for one, Michael Beasley.
They had 4 vertical that time. A lot of times they'll send 4 people down on cover 3, look off the safety and try to throw down the alley where there's a vacancy, and that was not a bad ball, right off his fingertips.
2nd and 10 for Panthers. Ball at their own 34-yard line.
Yeah. Beasley got behind him.
Let's get this dirty window cleaned before next time we come here. Looking through streaks. In the pistol, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. And whistles on the play. And it's going to be legal procedure, Polytech.
Illegal procedure on the Panthers. Five-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15 for Polytech. Ball moves back to their own 29. The same formation with 2 receivers to the far side. Bassarek takes the snap. Looks down the middle, throws. And waiting on a call from the official. He says it's a catch.
Yep.
First down, Polytech.
He took his time, the official, looking for help,
Right.
and nobody said anything, so it's a good catch.
Right.
3-yard line. First down, Panthers.
The Panthers getting plus territory for the first time tonight.
Yeah. Stokes on the tackle for Indian River.
First down handoff to Walker. Walker hit after about a gain of 2. Falls forward. Picks up about 4 on the play.
Michael Beasley, the ball carrier. Gain 3.
Good stop that time by number 7, Ty Weber.
Second down ball at the Indian River 40. It's going to be Walker again. Right side has some running room. Got the first down. And it's going to take it down to about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Polytech.
Devin Handy had to jump on board there, stop them. And they're starting to break it up in the middle a little bit right now.
Noah Walker blasting through for the first down to the Indians' 26.
Ball on the 26. 1st and 10, Polytech. This time they flip the 2 receivers in the slot to their side of the field. Motion goes away. Looks right. Has a man and broken up by number 9, Weston Werner. Brings up 2nd down. Lucky that one didn't get popped up in the air.
Yes.
Going the other way.
Did the right thing, putting it down.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for Polytech. And Walker in the pistol behind Bassarek. Trips to the far side, short side of the field. And hand off to Walker. It's got some running room on the right side. Hit spins. Takes it inside to 20. It's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Panthers.
Yep. Good stop up front there, and they are gaining momentum.
Gain of 8. 3rd down.
3rd and call it 2 for Polytech.
When your safety has to come up and start making those hits, a little bit of concern.
Bassarek, late handoff there to Walker. Walker's going to be close to the first down.
The ball carrier.
First down, Polytech.
Up to the 15-yard line. First down, Panthers.
Ball at the 16, 1st and 10 for Polytech.
And Luce, the linebacker, was on a stunt, got to the heels of the defensive tackles like you're supposed to, slid down inside to make the tackle.
Walker again gets tripped in the backfield, steps out of it, gets it down near the 5-yard line. It's going to be just short of a first down. Bring up 2nd and 1.
Walker takes it to the 7-yard line.
Luce on the tackle,
Gain of 9.
number 5.
2nd down.
Well, they're doing a great job of grinding this away. They have found and passing enough to keep them loose.
Right.
So they really can't roll up on them.
2nd and 1 here for Polytech. Ball at the, looks like the 7. It's going to be Walker again, and he's got the first down inside the 5.
Walker's carry to the 3.
So the ball down to the 3-yard line. First and goal for Polytech. Nice drive the Panthers have put together.
They really have. And that time again, Handy, the corner, number 4, outside linebacker, had to come in. And right now you got to buckle
Walker
it up.
again, and he puts his head down. Touchdown for the Panthers. 2:52 to play here in the first quarter. Three-yard run for Walker. And they strike out the Polytech band.
They have found a home on the right side.
Right. This extra point brought to you by A Precise Touch, home builders in Lewis, Delaware. And that one's up. And it's good. Polytech takes a 7-0 lead. And we'll be right back after this commercial timeout. Your score, Polytech 7, Indian River 0.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back to Polytech. Panthers, they strike first. And let's see if the Indian River Indians can answer. On the kick, number 21. And I don't have a 21 on my roster. And he's going to kick it through the end zone. Boy, that's something. That's a nice weapon to have.
It is, and maybe that's why his number isn't on there.
Right. Yeah.
That was a heck of a kick, folks.
We'll see if we can get a name for him. So Indian River's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 20, their second drive of the game. And here is that Indian River offense on the screen for you. First and 10 for the Indians. Chandler this time dances through the hole, gets out to about the 23-yard line, pick up a 3 on the play.
They stopped that time by Judah Barber, number 5, on the end. They ran an ISO off of motion, which was interesting. They brought him over. It was timed up great.
There's a pass out to Stokes. Stokes caught in the backfield and is able to get about a yard, maybe 2 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the stop.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Indians. Ball out to the 25-yard line.
Panthers fans, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5 for Indian River. Under 2 to play here in the first quarter. Grace is going to roll to the left and incomplete. There was some confusion there. He had 3 guys, 2 of them in the same area. So that's going to bring up 4th down for Indian River, and on comes the punt team. 1:32 to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, nice defensive series for Poly. 1:30 in the first quarter. We've had a block punt and a drive. And
high snap, able to get it down. and gets the kickoff. Nice high floater. Going to take it about his own 46 and pick up about 10. I believe that was Walker on the return.
Yep.
Nope. Correction number 4, Simon Balsarak. So Polytech takes over at the Indian River 44. The last time they did this, they took it in for a touchdown.
Warner, number 9 on the special teams tackle, and a most valuable job.
First and 10 here for the Panthers. They're going to huddle on the sideline. And they line up 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Balsarak in the pistol. Drops back, looking downfield. Plenty of time. That gets pressured. And hit once, bounces off it. Little shovel pass. Flag on the play. It's probably going to be a receiver downfield or a lineman downfield.
There's a penalty marker on the field.
They watched the Eagles the other night.
Right.
They were lining up wrong and then had a couple downfield.
Yeah, so it is illegal lineman downfield.
Illegal man downfield.
So that's going to make it a 1st and 15 for Polytech. That's twice now, Jim, I've seen somebody hit Balsarak and him bounce off.
Yeah. Yeah, he's strong.
So it moves the ball back to the 49 of Indian River. 1st and 15 for the Panthers.
Still first down.
We said in the pregame, Indian River, they're going to have to get feet around Balsarak. They're going to have to make him be uncomfortable. So far, he's had, up until then, plenty of time to throw the ball. Polytech breaks the huddle. Same formation. Balsarak, short drop back, looks downfield, looks to the right. And has a man incomplete. In and out of the hands of number 4, his brother, Simon Balsarak. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 15.
Not to be, he just got caught with his hands the wrong way.
Right.
But great route. Heck of a pass.
So that brings up a 2nd and 15 from the 49. Minute 2 to play here in the first quarter. Polytech with a 7-0 lead. And it's a handoff to Walker, hit in the backfield by number 5, Brennan Luce. 58 comes in to help finish off the tackle, Nolan Staniszewski. Loss of 2 on the play, 3rd and 17.
Luce's 3rd tackle. He has 17 tackles and 5 tackles for loss this year.
Trips to the far side. Balsarak drops back, looking left. Throws, and this broken up by Chandler. I thought he was going to pick it.
I thought somebody was going to get knocked out, I'll be honest with you. It had the makings of it, but you know what? Smart job by the safety to play the ball.
Right. Incomplete pass brings up 4th and 17. Balsarak will punt it away. Back deep is Stokes. One thing I've noticed about Stokes is he's got some speed.
Yes.
On both sides of the ball.
He can wheel. Well, let's look if they're punt here.
Last one got
blocked,
but they got a hand on it.
Here he comes from the outside again. Very close.
Stokes will take it as 9. He's got some running room down the right side. Gets out of bounds. There's a late flag.
They're calling a clip.
There's a penalty marker on the field.
Blocking the back, excuse me.
So that'll be a half the distance. So that's going to take the ball back to the 6. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball out there, probably going to end up around their 6-yard line.
You know, and you and I have had some great discussions over the last 3 weeks about penalties.
Right, and we're seeing them tonight.
Yeah. Now we've had games with 10 and 12 penalties
right
over the week. So see how these guys fare out. And Polytech already has 3.
So they got Handy in the backfield now, and they got a whistle. And it's going to be offsides on Polytech. They're going to give them 5 back.
5-yard step off.
Must have lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah. That's penalty 4.
So that moves the ball out to the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for Indian River. Their 3rd possession here of the night. And another whistle.
And another marker.
And this one's going to be on Indian River.
We jinxed them.
Yeah. Actually, that becomes a net gain for Indian River because it's a 5-yard penalty on Polytech and then half the distance.
It is still first down.
Still first down.
First down. Oh, they did move back to the 6. First down, ball at the 6. It's going to be Handy. And a little guy, but he pushes the pile out past the 10. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1. The Polytech Panthers 7, Indian River 0. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all the seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
And welcome back to Jeff Adams Stadium here at Polytech High School. Your score 7-0 Polytech. Indian River with the ball. We have a 2nd and 5 from the 11. And now I get to look out at open window as they flip sides of the field.
Outside the concession stand, Chick-fil-A sandwiches, burgers and dogs, veggie burgers, they have some candy, soft drinks, and much more.
Here we go, start of the second quarter. Indian River 2nd and 5. Handy moves to the backfield now. We're waiting on the chains to get set. And there's our ready to play whistle. Greiss goes under center. Chandler in motion, and we're going to get some movement. And that's going to be on Polytech.
I think that was Lambert, number 6, that jumped.
That's 6 offsides on the Polytech defense. So it makes it that first down for the Indians. Handy again, right side. And he's able to find some running room on the off tackle. Picks up about 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd down. So Coach Townsend switches to the shiftier Handy. Able to pick up some yards. Chandler was just getting stuffed to hit at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Lambert in there again. And
2nd and 7 for the Indians.
They have 78. Navy
and it's
and
going to be a
Cooper.
toss to Stokes. down the sideline, up at midfield, and it gets run out of bounds. But a flag way back there usually is a holder, a block in the back. So holding on Indian River. Big break there for the Panthers. He was
on a long run.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to make it a first and second and about 20.
The ball on the Indians' 8-yard line.
Indian River right now, one step forward, 2 steps back.
Yes, they're just not able to get any kind of a flow going or establish a pattern.
Motion comes to the near side. Grice drops back, looks right, and incomplete.
Almost picked.
Almost picked by number 12, Donald Copes. Going to bring up a 3rd and 20. Third down for Indian River.
That was awfully close to a pick.
It's 3rd down.
Looked like Parenteau was late making his break. Counter with Stokes. And he's got some running room. He's at to the 40, looking for a block. Gets out, tackled around midfield.
Darnell Stokes, the ball carrier for
Big gain for Stokes. Gets Indian River out to midfield.
Yeah, they ran a trap inside. The right guard trapped the tackle and just fantastic job of reading the break.
First and 10 at their own 49.
And Irvin on the stop there, number 23.
And up the middle with Handy. Handy's going to pick up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Bring up a second down.
Yeah, I think they came back again. They did. It was another trap.
Pick up a 5 for Handy. Brings up 2nd and 5. Ball at the Polytech 46.
Number 5 on the stop, Benton.
And Handy again. Quick hitter. Picks up about 3.
Yeah, it's really interesting how now they've run 3 straight up in the middle.
Third and call it 3 here for the Indian River. Handy the lone back. Has a man open. That's complete to Parenteau. First down, Indian River. Ball at the Polytech 40. So Indian River starting to mount a little bit of drive here. Can they finish it off and answer?
Yeah. They're moving now. They've found some spots. And in fact, that third running play, they also pulled a guard on that. And I'll tell you what, their corner over there is getting a workout. Irvin, number 23.
Ball at the 39, first down. Chandler goes in motion. Speed sweep with Chandler. Gets bowed back, but able to make the corner. There's a that was a glove. I thought there was a flag on the play. I saw a yellow glove go up. But that's going to be enough for a first down, I believe, for Chandler. Oh, there was a marker. I thought I saw something yellow go up. And it's going to be another holding on Indian River.
Indian River.
Some first quarter scores on the Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. Woodbridge leads Howard 6-0, and Wilmington Friends leads Delmar 7-6.
10-yard penalty.
That's a 10-yard penalty. It's going to bring up a 1st and 20.
Yep. Second hold tonight.
On first down runs.
Yep. And it just crushes you because a hold goes which one hurts the most,
Right.
behind the line or from the line of scrimmage. That's a tough penalty. It's always been that way.
And Indian River's going to take a timeout. Jim, we're going to take one with them. Your score with 8:25 to play here in the first half. Polytech 7, Indian River 0.
In building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 50
And welcome back to Polytech High School, or Jeff Adams Stadium, where Polytech has a 7-0 lead, 8:25 to play here in the first quarter. Indian River facing the 1st and 20. And had to take a timeout there.
Yeah, they need to get it together. They were moving the ball very nicely.
Grace drops back. Screen pass out to Chandler. And Chandler's going to pick up about 5 of it. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
Screen pass goes to Javion Chandler.
Good job staying at home that time because a lot of eyes were on Handy moving in the backfield.
And I have Beasley, number 1 on the stop.
2nd and 14 here for Indian River.
And one of the things I mentioned during the break is that I have them down for playing like 16, 17 kids on defense.
Mm-hmm.
So they're rotating people.
So Indian River coming out of hollow, some confusion. And Stokes going to line up in the switch their 2 backs. Chandler comes in motion. Pressure, gets it out to Parental. Parental with some running room, takes it inside the 30. See where they mark him out of bounds. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23, and that'll be enough for an Indian River first down.
Knocked out of bounds at the Polytech 23-yard line. First down, Indians.
It was a night. That thing was very close to going the other way.
Yes.
Just a split second missed on a pick. But
Ball at the 23 of Polytech. First 10 for Indian River. Parental splits wide to the left. And it's going to be a fumble. And I think Polytech has it. They do.
Fumble, recovery by the Panthers.
Yep. Lambert on the fumble recovery.
7:09 to play. Polytech gets the turnover. They're going to have 1st and 10 at their own 21. Direction 26.
The films that I had seen on him, he really got off the ball.
First down, Panthers.
Panthers offense coming back on the field. Bassrock in the shotgun. Receivers to both sides. Slot here to the near side. Motion be a handoff to Walker. And he gets out to about the 35, 36-yard line. Pick up about 7 on the play.
Step that time by Weston Warner.
Gain of just a little over a yard. Second down, less than a yard to go.
So 2nd and inches. Pistol formation. And first down there, puts his head down, gets out across the 40. First down for the Panthers.
55 Truitt on the tackle.
Ball at the 40, 1st and 10, Polytech.
And boy, they had a tackle trap that time. It just laid out the defensive end.
Slot to the far side. Bassarack under some pressure, throws. Picked off.
Picked off.
Number 16 on Landon Erb. Gets suplexed for his troubles.
I think people are more excited.
That's a 5 in the wrestling world, folks. So Indian River gets the turnover. 6:15 to play in the first half. Indian River 1st and 10 at their own 45. Jim, they just, like we said, 1 step forward, 2 steps back so far. And if they could put a drive together without some penalties.
And Erb, he's a gentleman who blocked the punt earlier.
Right.
So he's.
I think that ball got tipped at least twice. Stokes goes in motion, handoff to Handy. And Handy nowhere to go.
Nope.
There's a swarm of Polytech defenders.
Second down.
That's going to bring up 2nd down for Indian River. 2nd and 10. Waiting for him to come back to that little fly pattern with fade pattern with
One
Stokes.
of the things, their line is really back far, Indian River. So I'm waiting to see, if they the officials start to jump on. I'm not saying it's illegal,
Right.
but it's close.
Chandler comes in motion. Drops back. Has Chandler on
He has it
Stokes
on the
the
out and
wheel.
up. Yep.
Touchdown Indian River. Grice to Stokes. No flags.
Darnell Stokes, 55 yards for the touchdown.
I was waiting. I think I just said it. Waiting to see Stokes down, either on a fly or a fade. And he did an out and up. And he can put on the afterburners.
Yep.
This kick brought to you by A Precise Touch. A Precise Touch is a premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their experience in new home construction. APT dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with APT to experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail on every residential project. You can find them on Facebook. And the kick is up. It's good. We're all knotted up at 7-7 here with 5:14 to play in the first quarter. We're going to step aside for this commercial timeout.
And is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features a chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events. See you soon.
And welcome back to Polytech High School, coming off the Indian River score. We're all tied at 7. Indian River will kick it away. And it's going to be a short kick, get out to about the 20. And carries out to close to midfield to about the 45.
Michael Beasley.
Beasley on the return. 5:06 to play here in the first half. It's 7-7. Polytech on the move. 1st and 10 from their own 45.
Warner on the special teams tackle. In addition to Ty Weber.
First and 10, Polytech.
That's Warner's second special teams tackle. So he may be the guy they want to take a look at doubling up on.
It's a handoff to Walker. He's going to pick up about 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Loose
Noah Walker ahead.
on the tackle, number 5.
2nd down.
And Kenny Valson now checking into the game.
They pulled the tackle up and around. They were in tight, real tight splits that time.
2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Comes a blitz. It's a handoff to Valson. He puts his head down and going to pick up about 4 or 5 on the play. Tackle finished off by number 16, Irby.
Valson got the call. Gain of 5. 3rd down.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about, looks like 3. Ball at the Indian River 47.
Yep.
Pistol with a wing on the right side. And, I was wondering if they're going to call. They're going to get, again, Polytech with another procedure.
Illegal motion. Panthers. 5-yard step off.
So that's going to go from a 3rd and 3 to a 3rd and 8. That kind of changes what page you're on the playbook, Jim.
Yes, it does.
Makes it 3rd down, 7.
3rd and 3, you can have the defense guessing, but now you got to go screen or pass.
Third down play coming up for the Panthers. Ball out now at their own 47. 2 receivers to the far side. Valson behind Bausrak. Going to hand it off to Valson. And he's going to get across the 50 to about the, looks like the 47. It's going to bring up a 4th and short.
Have Loose on the tackle, number 5. And 7, Weber. Loose is at, he's at 6 tackles already for
So
Indian River.
4th and a long 2 here for Panthers.
There's some confusion.
Or he's changing the play, one of the two. It's taking a while. Fourth down play coming up for the Panthers. They're going to go for it. Motion comes. Hand off to Valson. Bobbles the ball in the backfield, but he gets the first down.
Stop again. Sanzewski.
So Valson with the first down gets the ball to the Indian River 44. 1st and 10, 2:12 and counting to play here in the first half.
Clock's going now.
And it's going to be a counter play with Valson, and Indian River had it sniffed out. Unable to complete the tackle in the backfield. Brendan Luce got a hand on him, but he picks up 2.
Stop that time. Loose again, number 5. And Truitt, 55. And I'll tell you what, Luce is totaling up the tackles.
Polytech's going to take a timeout. Jim, we're going to step aside with them. Your score, Indian River 7, Polytech 7, minute 28 to play here in the first half.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
So coming out of the timeout, minute 28 to play. And Polytech facing a 2nd and 8. Ball at the Indian River 42. Motion comes to the near side. It's going to be a toss to the short side. Ball's on the ground. Valson caught in the backfield. And that's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play, maybe 6.
Weber in there to keep him down.
That's old Tubby Raymond ball tossed to the short side of the field.
Yep.
3rd and 13 for the Panthers.
Taking it into the boundary. A lot of people set their strong safety to the field or slant to the field. So, good call. Just mishandled.
Under a minute to play. Balsarac steps back, looks downfield, throws, and caught at about the 30 and knocked out of bounds. First down. Beasley with the reception. First down for the Panthers.
9, Warner on the stop. You know, he went away from the trip side.
Balsarac must be throwing.
Had him coming, I'm sorry, the inside receiver came across the middle.
Must be throwing heat-seeking missiles. There's a lot of second catches there, a lot of tips.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Ball at the 20. And it's going to be a handoff to Valson. Huge hole on the right side. It stays on his feet. And tackle finished up by number 1, Darnell Stokes.
Yeah, he ran through the first one.
And Polytech's going to take another timeout. Ball down inside, I believe, the 10. They'll have 1 left with 27 seconds to go. Both teams have kickers. I know Polytech's kicker had a field goal last week. We're going to stay here with the timeout, folks.
Weber's busy here now. He's number 7. He's been involved here last couple of seconds. But a great run and running through. Hicks tried to stop him at the line, and he just kind of used those big old legs to bounce off.
Updated scores here on our Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. Sussex Central leads DMA 14-0. We'll be in Georgetown next week. Red Lion leads St. Mark's 14-8, and Woodbridge leads Howard 12-8. We'll have the Woodbridge-Sussex Central game coming up next week. Malvern leads Slays Annam 7-0. So here we go. 1st and goal. Ball at the 7. Polytech trying to punch one in for the end of the half. And hand off to Valson. He has some running room off the right side.
You know, it's interesting. He took the ball at the midline and then made a huge cut.
Polytech's going to take their final timeout. Jim, that hamburger smoke from the grill looks good flying over the
grease is good.
Yeah.
Both of us need to stay away.
Right. Thank you. The wind's blowing that way. Last thing I need is that smell coming up here. I'll have to abandon my seat.
Herb on the stop, 16, and Handy, number 4.
So ball at the 4-yard line, 15 seconds to play, 2nd and goal.
What do you think, 2 plays?
They have a field goal kicker.
Yep.
But it doesn't look like they're going to use him. He's not even warming up.
Well, they got 4 yards to go. I'm not sure of the timeout situation.
They have none. Indian River
none.
has
Okay.
2.
Thank you.
So they're going to come out in the pistol. 2 receivers to the near side of the field. Oh, the ball's on the ground. And going to be fumbled. And then whistles. There's going to be about 6 seconds left. They're going to say he went out of bounds.
That's the stuff that will drive you nuts as a coach.
So Mr. Number 21 comes on the field and said, "We know the name on the roster."
You used to say Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Your son's kicking. We'll get his name here at halftime. Kick is up. It is good. That kick brought to you
Nice
by
job.
A Precise Touch. Leaves 3 seconds on the board. Polytech goes up 10-7. So we're going to stay right here with it, 10-3 lead for Polytech. That's his second field goal. He's 2 for 2 this season on field goals.
Yep.
Coming up at the half, your top 10 plays from around Delaware on 302 Sports. We'll have them at the half. And he's going to kick it deep to about the 4-yard line. This is Handy on the return. And he's going to be brought down by behind. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Folks, your first half, Delaware Federal Credit Union halftime score. Dover Federal Credit Union voted 8-time first state favorite credit union. You can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. Your halftime score brought to you by Dover Federal Credit Union. Polytech 10, Indian River 7. We'll be back on the other side of halftime.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barkley Heating and Air.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all the seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
It's that time of the week. It's your Week 2 Delaware Live Sports top plays, and we're going to get started here at number 10 with Conrad, Gabe Welsh, and Cale Melton. How about this play here? Conrad will see them on Saturday, so a little sneak peek. Here goes Welsh to the sideline, throwing back across his body and able to find Melton, who takes it the rest of the way for the touchdown. A big play to get us started here at number 10. Over to number 9, how about Navon Pierce here for Lake Forest? Here he goes in the motion. They get it to him out in the flat. Going to break one tackle here to the sideline. How about another? And then tiptoe past another defender down into the end zone. A nice play there from Pierce to get 6 for Lake Forest. Over to number 8 and Tower Hill and Lily Lung. How about this volley back and forth here on the volleyball hardwood? Here we go. Lung taking her spot. Going to dig this one out and then get the point. What a job there from Tower Hill's Lily Lung to get the point for her team. Over to number 7 and Tyler Sifa. How about this one? The corner kick is set up. It is headed out. It's a loose ball. Who's going to get to it? How about Sally's Tyler Sifo going to drill it in? What a goal. Of course, it started with a corner, and it ends with Sifo finding the back of the net. Now over here to number 7, a perfect throw and catch here from Cameron Wagner and Nehemiah Costin. Here it goes deep. You cannot put that ball in a better spot, and then Costin able to haul it in and roll into the end zone for a touchdown. And Dover showing off some highlights there at number 6. To number 5 and First State Military Academy here, and Mark Lawrence. How about the speed from number 21 in white? Lawrence going to break down that seam with the ball in his hands. Nobody going to catch him. Looks like that video is fast forwarded, but that is just the speed of Lawrence and a big touchdown run at number 5. On to number 4, Red Lion. You're going to catch some highlights from them all season long. Here's Budinger going to find Makai Corbin. A screen pass set up on the left side. He has it at the 40, and see you later. Untouched for 60 yards. Corbin for the screen takes it all the way for the touchdown. What a shootout this was between Red Lion and Lake Forest. More from that right now. Here at number 3, it's going to be Jack Parson and Darius Miller. That same game, a lot of offense. Here, Miller goes up and gets the ball, breaks the tackle, and takes it the rest of the way. One-on-one, a man's catch there for Lake Forest. A nice ball by Parson, and Miller does the rest. Here at number 2, it's Mark Patterson from Dover. How about this one? Patterson going to have the screen up top, break a tackle, break another 3. How about the Jets turning on as he reverses field? Look at that, switching the ball hands too. What a job right there as he's going to take it the rest of the way. A few highlights for Dover. This one courtesy of Mark Patterson, 67 yards for number 2. And then Apo Desai Drummond. 6 touchdowns in this game. You're going to see a lot of them here. The first one there from Drummond, able to punch it in. Here he is, straight drop back out of the shotgun. A bullet across the middle for another touchdown. Here deep in the red zone, another slant across the middle. Desai Drummond putting on an absolute show for Appoquinimink. How about the rifle threading the needle between 2 defenders? And then this one, an absolute rocket on the deep post for the touchdown. Desai Drummond putting together one of the best games we may see all season long. I mean, these are unbelievable passes, and Drummond leading Appo to victory, and he is our top play with his performance this week. It's that time of the week. It's your Week 2 Delaware Live Sports top plays, and we're going to get started here at number 10 with Conrad, Gabe Welsh, and Cale Melton. How about this play here? Conrad will see them on Saturday, so a little sneak peek. Here goes Welsh to the sideline, throwing back across his body and able to find Melton, who takes it the rest of the way for the touchdown. A big play to get us started here at number 10. Over to number 9, how about Navon Pierce here for Lake Forest? Here he goes in the motion. They get it to him out in the flat. Going to break one tackle here to the sideline. How about another? And then tiptoe past another defender down into the end zone. A nice play there from Pierce to get 6 for Lake Forest. Over to number 8 and Tower Hill and Lily Lung. How about this volley back and forth here on the volleyball hardwood? Here we go. Lung taking her spot. Going to dig this one out and then get the point. What a job there from Tower Hill's Lily Lung to get the point for her team. Over to number 7 and Tyler Sifa. How about this one? The corner kick is set up. It is headed out. It's a loose ball. Who's going to get to it? How about Sally's Tyler Sifo going to drill it in? What a goal. Of course, it started with a corner, and it ends with Sifo finding the back of the net. Now over here to number 7, a perfect throw and catch here from Cameron Wagner and Nehemiah Costin. Here it goes deep. You cannot put that ball in a better spot, and then Costin able to haul it in and roll into the end zone for a touchdown. And Dover showing off some highlights there at number 6. To number 5 and First State Military Academy here, and Mark Lawrence. How about the speed from number 21 in white? Lawrence going to break down that seam with the ball in his hands. Nobody going to catch him. Looks like that video is fast forwarded, but that is just the speed of Lawrence and a big touchdown run at number 5. On to number 4, Red Lion. You're going to catch some highlights for them all season long. Here's Budinger going to find Makai Corbin. A screen pass set up on the left side. He has it at the 40, and see you later. Untouched for 60 yards. Corbin for the screen, takes it all the way for the touchdown. What a shootout this was between Red Lion and Lake Forest. More from that right now. Here at number 3, it's going to be Jack Parson and Darius Miller. That same game, a lot of offense. Here, Miller goes up and gets the ball, breaks the tackle, and takes it the rest of the way. One-on-one, a man's catch there for Lake Forest. A nice ball by Parson, and Miller does the rest. Here at number 2, it's Mark Patterson from Dover. How about this one? Patterson going to have the screen up top, break a tackle, break another 3. How about the Jets turning on as he reverses field? Look at that, switching the ball hands too. What a job right there as he's going to take it the rest of the way. A few highlights for Dover. This one courtesy of Mark Patterson, 67 yards for number 2. And then Apo Desai Drummond. 6 touchdowns in this game. You're going to see a lot of them here. The first one there from Drummond, able to punch it in. Here he is, straight drop back out of the shotgun. A bullet across the middle for another touchdown. Here deep in the red zone, another slant across the middle. Desai Drummond putting on an absolute show for Appoquinimink. How about the rifle threading the needle between 2 defenders? And then this one, an absolute rocket on the deep post for the touchdown. Desai Drummond putting together one of the best games we may see all season long. I mean, these are unbelievable passes, and Drummond leading Appo to victory, and he is our top play with his performance this week.
And welcome back to Jeff Adams Stadium here at Polytech. Here are your halftime stats, brought to you by Win the Day, a planner for student athletes, developed by Dan Rigby, former wrestling coach at Cesar Rodney and Milford, and was also a school teacher. Halftime stats: Indian River 161 total yards on offense, 66 rushing, 95 passing, and 1 turnover. Polytech 152 total, 102 yards rushing, 50 passing, and a turnover. Noah Walker scores the first touchdown with 2:52 to play in the first, and the kick was good, and they go up 7-0. Followed by Stokes on the 55-yard touchdown pass from Grace at 5:14 to play in the half. Ties the score up at 7-7, and then we still haven't got a name yet. We've asked several people up here. We don't know who the kicker is for Polytech. He's not on the roster, but he kicked a 25-yard field goal with 3 seconds left to put the Panthers ahead, 10-7. Individual stats: Walker 12 carries for 61 yards for Polytech. Stokes 1 for 48. Beasley 2 catches for 50 yards, and Stokes 2 catches for 57 and a touchdown. Bassarack is 2 of 7 with 50 yards, and Grace is 6 of 10 for 95. So, folks, those are your halftime stats, brought to you by Win the Day Planner. So both teams back on the field. Some updated scores. Woodbridge leads Howard 18-14, and Red Lion back and forth with St. Mark's. Red Lion now leads 22-15. Cape and Lopin leads Lake Forest 16-6 just before halftime. Your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Surf Bagel. Coming up post-game, folks, we'll have our post-game stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. And we'll have our Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game and our new Delaware 302 Player of the Game, where we'll get his picture with some bling.
Benny's bling.
Actually,
to celebrate.
It was Nick Halliday's bling. I just made sure I got one.
You just got one.
Yeah. Dover Federal Credit Union voted 8-time first state favorite credit union. You can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. APT, A Precise Touch, is a premier custom home builder and located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. APT, dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with APT to experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential project. You can learn more about APT on their Facebook page, A Precise Touch. Folks, on Sunday, John Busby and Marty Sheehan, they will recap these games on the Delaware High School Football Pod. Usually drops around noon, sometime around noon on Sundays. I look forward to it every week. John Busby and Marty Sheehan, the Delaware High School Football Pod. Check it out wherever you get your podcast. And there's the horn for the end of halftime. We're going to head to the third quarter. Jim, I say it every week, the most important quarter in football.
Absolutely. You see if your changes at halftime are going to work. You're going to find out. I know some old guys who were very great coaches, and they'd never show the unbalanced line until the third quarter.
Right.
So somebody couldn't make an adjustment.
So third quarter about to get underway. Polytech will kick it away. And Handy's going to take it at about the 9. Looking for some running room on the left side. Reverses field, breaks the tackle, cuts it back up the middle, and takes it out across the 30. Where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indian River Indians.
Brings the kick out to the 34-yard line, a 24-yard return. First down, Indians.
So 1st and 10 for Indian River, and they'll start at their own 34-yard line.
Cameron Irvin, number 23, on the special team stop.
Jim, how important is that field goal with almost no time on the clock? Indian River, no chance to answer.
No, it's huge to go into that part of it with a lead. You miss that thing, and you're going in with your head hanging.
Fakes the toss, counter back with Chandler. And Chandler's got the first down, stumbles, and gets out close to midfield. So he's going to pick up a first down, gain of 16 on the play. Ball right at midfield.
They pulled the guard and tackle that time, kind of a counter tray blocking scheme.
They ran that earlier in the game, but they ran it with Stokes.
Right.
This time they come back with Chandler. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Handy behind Grace under center. And it's going to be a handoff to Handy. He's got some running room as he darts across the 40. First down, Indian River.
Handy on the carry.
Jim, Coach Townsend found something he liked at halftime.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what, we had talked about. You can win and you look for those things. Beasley on his stop and Belicherek, if I'm saying that correctly. I hope I am. Balsarek. Okay, thank you.
1st and 10, ball at the 37 of Polytech.
With a TKACH, I have no room.
Quickly gets into Polytech territory. This time it's going to be Chandler lead blocking for Handy. And Handy's going to pick up a couple. It's going to bring up second down.
5 is down right now. So he's recovered. That's Elijah Benton.
Indian River still using this wing. They're bringing them in motion and then lead blocking with them.
Lead block, yep. They're running the ISO out of the motion. Pretty neat.
Give him a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 36. Going to be handy again. And he takes it down to about the 31. Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and short.
Gain of 4.
And they have a lot of people in on the stops.
Indian River early on could not find any running room between the tackles. Now they seem to be finding some, picking up 4 here, 5.
Right.
It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Toss out to Stokes. Has a blocker in front of him. He's near the 1st down marker. I think he's going to be short.
Boy, he makes that look.
He cut it back in right into a linebacker. That's going to bring up 4th and short. So 4th and 1 here for the Indians. They're going to go for it. Ball inside the 30. Looks about the 28-yard line. First drive of the second half.
Panthers fans, it's 4th down.
Rosen on the tackle.
Quarterback sneak. And he's going to get it. 1st down, Indian River. So Coach Townsend grinding one out here in the start of the 3rd quarter.
They had the push. He continues to bring people in and out.
To the 26-yard line. 1st down, Indian River.
1st down for the Indians. Ball at the 26 of Polytech. Some confusion getting lined up here. Fakes the toss.
Trap.
Counter coming back with Stokes. They hit this one earlier. And Stokes got the 1st down. Down the sideline. Touchdown, Indian River.
Beautiful run.
I've gotten accustomed for looking for flags every time there's a long run.
They had the guard and tackle both.
26-yard touchdown run for Darnell Stokes, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And on the kick, I can't get a number here. I think it's 58. Hernandez. That kick is short, so it's going to stay 13-10. Folks, we'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And welcome back to Jeff Adams Stadium here at Polytech High School. Indian River takes the lead on their first possession of the second half. Nolan Staniszewski on the kick.
Yeah, and they use some ISO with the motion and some counter trade blocking on a wing reverse to get a lot of their yards.
He's going to take it about the 16-yard line. And it's Simon Balsarak on the carry. He's going to get it out close to the 40.
Simon Balsarak on the kickoff return.
So 1st and 10 for Polytech at their own 38. 8:01 to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Griffin 8 on that stop.
So the Panthers come out of their sideline huddle.
No, I was going to say they're a man short. Here he comes.
Bounce rack in the pistol. Handoff up the middle. No gain on the play. It's number 7, Walker. No gain. 2nd and 10. So we saw the adjustments Indians made on offense. Let's see what adjustments they make here on defense.
65 in there. Trig Folkrod on the initial stop.
2nd and 10. Slot to the near side. Bassrack in the pistol. Hand off again to Walker. Left side. Dances in the hole. And again, nowhere to go. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Same person. Folkrod with the stop. No. Not a lot out of those first 2 plays.
No, that's what they were just moving the ball up and down the field on in the first half.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought the tackle around, and he wasn't able to get up in because there was penetration from the down tackles.
3rd and 10. Same formation for the Panthers. Walker in the backfield and the pistol behind Bassrack. Bassrack drops, short drop, looks over the middle, throws, intercepted by Petro. He's got some running room down the right side. One man to beat, that's the quarterback. He takes it down to the 5.
Intercepted by Michael
Parental on the interception. That's 2 picks tonight for the Indians. They had 5 coming into the game. He was just sitting back reading there, Jim.
Nicked it. Nice run. Had people turning and blocking. And actually was a clip there we didn't see, but it was behind the ball.
I used to tell kids, don't block behind the runner.
That's right. Take a break.
So 1st and goal from the 6 for the Indians. They just took the lead on their last possession. Handy in the backfield, lone back in the backfield, double wing. And it's going to be a counter to Chandler.
He has blockers.
Chandler has blockers. He's in for the touchdown.
Yep. They ran that wing T reverse again with the guard and tackle leading. Yeah, the onside lineman did a great job of driving down, brought the guard and tackle on, and he even had a back. He had 3 escorts.
So it looks like the Indians are going to go for 2 here, missing the last extra point. No, I'm wrong. Staniszewski is on there to kick.
Let's see, what do we have? 6:22.
Oh, no, a little trickery. And they got it. Staniszewski with the extra point pass to number 16. That's Landon Erb. He's had a heck of a second and third quarter here.
6:22 left in the 3rd quarter. Indian River 21, Polytech 10.
Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover.
Coming back. 21-10 your score. Indian River, 2 quick scores here in the 3rd quarter. Short kick, and they're going to have to fall on it at their own 34.
Panthers cover the kickoff.
I think our kicker is Vasco Granito. He has 28 on the roster. There's no 28 on the sideline. That's who they had kicking last week. So we're going to give credit to Vasco Granito for Polytech. And I hope we're right. So 1st and 10 for the Polytech Panthers. Indian River jumping out to 2 scores in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter. They go up 21-10. And the Panthers, they got to get that run game going again, Jim.
Yes, they do. They tried up in the middle in the last series and was not successful.
Motion comes to the near side, and it's going to be a little bit of a counter with Walker. And he's going to pick up about 3 or 4.
Boy, a nice open tackle by Chandler, number 12. It was a nice job of taking him down by himself.
Score in on our Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. Sussex Central 34, DMA 0. So we'll see the Golden Knights next week when they host Woodbridge, who's last heard ahead of Howard.
I love going over there.
Yeah, 2nd and 6.
All kind of entertainment.
And he's going to throw the – oh, hit by Parental. What a second half he's having, Jim.
He is on the mark.
He just pushed off that block and was right there to make the tackle for a loss. Takes the ball back to the 30. 3rd down and 14.
Interception and a tackle for loss so far.
And that was just well played by him on that tackle for a loss.
Sometimes things are kind of drawn out, and they need to hit a little bit faster.
Well, it looked like he was waiting for his receiver to turn around. Balsrak drops back, throws down the left sidelines. Oh, what a number 2. Avon Diamond almost pulls that down.
It was a heck of an effort. What a vertical leap.
Wow, if he's a basketball player, box that guy out, man. Yeah. He got, I thought that was going to be picked off.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring up punting situation for the Panthers. Stokes back at his own 34, 35-yard line.
And a smart move. They're playing for fake right now. Indian River is up on the ball.
Balsarac is a high end-over-end kick.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, you,
Coach Townsend's good. You wait till film.
It didn't hit him. But
you wait till film.
Yeah, that's when you get we used to call it in college the Windburn Monday.
Oh.
When you get yelled at in the meetings. Yeah, you don't want nuts around with that.
No.
That ball's not round. It doesn't roll
That's
the same.
right. Hits on one of those points.
Yep.
1st and 10 for Indian River, ball at their own 27. They've scored twice already here in the third quarter. Grace brings the play in from the sideline.
Now, do they keep the hammer down, or do they try to keep the run game going? It's still
score
only
again.
third quarter.
I score again.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a procedure on Indian River. You can see that from the press box.
False start. Indian River.
We had a law of penalties there for a while, and then brings it back. So it's going to be a 1st and 15.
First down, 15 yards.
Moves the ball back to the 22. Folks, you're watching Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. I'm Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack, Owen Smith, and Brandon Hill on the cameras. Darwan Pitts, still photography, and Dave Marvel with the stats. Hand off to Handy. And he's going to get it across the 25. Pick up of about 3.
Devon Handy, the ball carrier. Pick up 5. 2nd down and 10.
So the down marker hasn't moved yet. So gets it out to the 27. 2nd and 5, gain of 5. Down marker still hasn't moved yet. Oh, that's right. It was a 1st and 15. My bad.
I had Corbin on the stop, 0.
That's last week's roster. Handy on the toss. And he's going to lunge forward for a few.
Handy around the left side.
0 is Valson. You have last week's numbers there. Gain of, call it 3. 3rd and 7.
Boy, there was some hitting over there at the end. Not late. It's just the way the pile came together.
It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7 for Indian River. Handy, the deep back behind Grace under center.
Well, their big play was the
Grace
out and out.
flushed, throws, has a man open. It's Parental, and he's got the first down. Dances out of a tackle, and he's going to go down at midfield and a flag on the play, probably a face mask.
Complete. Parental. Brought down at the Polytech 49-yard line.
And now we have some.
I think it was a face mask. He didn't feel like he did it.
He
was tackled around the head.
Yeah. And to the
Holding. Polytech.
Oh, so defensive holding. Is that tax on?
end of the play,
Okay.
call it. So.
15-yard penalty. Personal foul is the call.
Yep.
He's doing holding.
Yeah.
He
Personal
showed the holding
foul.
sign.
I think having the helmet.
Right.
Betting that's penalty 6.
Mm-hmm. Stokes on the toss.
Oh, he can run.
He's close to the first down, goes out of bounds. He's going to be shy of the first down.
Stokes, the ball carrier.
I think Indian River's starting to warm up here a little bit.
Yeah, and they want to, you know, in another 3 minutes, they're going to be trying to stay in bounds. A good kick out there that time.
2nd and 1 here for the Indians. They lead 21-10, 2:38 to play here, third quarter. Ball at the 25 of Polytech. Handy up the middle, and just keeps the legs churning and gets the first down. Let's go take the ball down near the 20. 1st and 10, Indian River.
Handy up the middle. First down, Indian River.
Ball at the 21. 1st and 10, Indian River.
I had Benton on the stop, number 5.
Double wing Handy in the backfield. Chandler comes in motion. Hand off to Handy right side. Takes it down inside the 15. The 2nd down for the Indians.
Handy again on the carry.
And they are just pounding away.
Pick up a 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 for Indian River. Ball at the 14.
Ball at the Panthers' 14-yard line. It's 2nd down.
Now you're going to correct Balsarac.
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 Or Balsarac. however you
On the
pronounce it.
stop, number 4.
Stokes goes in motion. Hand off to Handy on the left side. Bosses it out. Inside. Touchdown, Indian River.
Unbelievable. Now, is there something laying over there on the ground?
I don't think
by
so.
the goal line? You see that?
The referee's, the
He's
referee
walking,
signaled touchdown.
he's just walked over it now. I don't know what that is.
Maybe some extra chalk.
Could be.
Touchdown, Indian River. They go up 27-10. Minute 11 to play here in the third quarter. So Indian River scoring 3 times here in the third.
Handy with a heck of a run. He just kept rolling.
So all 3 of their backs have now scored. This one's up and good.
Good.
Indian River 28, Polytech 10. Folks, we'll be back on the other side of this commercial timeout.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And we're back at Indian River High, or excuse me, at Polytech High School. The Indian River Indians taking a 28-10 lead. 3 touchdowns here in the third quarter. It's going to take it at about the 10. And gets out to about the 25. We're going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
He just threw the ball up in the air. No, he threw it to the ref. Okay.
1st and 10. Beasley on the return.
16-yard return to the 26-yard line.
Ball be placed at the 26. 1st and 10. Polytech Gym. They got to get things going. They got to get things going right now. They got to get themselves back in this ball game.
No doubt. And I think they have not shown misdirection yet.
Right.
They may have to do it because they're teeing off on the ball right now.
And they may have put themselves in a position where they got to throw the ball, and Indian River's already picked off 2.
And Indian River has some subs in there right now.
He said he would rotate a lot. Rolling out under some pressure, cuts back, gets a block, out to about the 25, little stutter step. And they go out of bounds. It's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah. Loose on the stop, 5.
Going to have a pickup of 9.
A 9-yard gain. 2nd down.
That's his 8th stop of the evening, Brandon Luce.
First or 2nd and 1, ball at the 35. And here it goes, no Walker, going to be shoved out of bounds close to the 35. First down for the Panthers. And we have a new quarterback in the game. See if we can get a number on him.
At the Indians' 38-yard line. First down, Panthers.
Stokes on the.
Is that an 8 or a 9 on the quarterback?
Can't find him right now.
Dirty window's not helping either. No. It's a 9. Number 9 is your quarterback, Vance Benton, sophomore.
Vance Benton in a quarterback.
3 is on the bench, injured.
And Walker on the carry. Minimal gain on the play.
Walker again into the middle.
Gain of 1. Going to bring up a 2nd and 9. Ball at the Indian River 37.
Seven in on the tackle, and 5. Weber is 5th. And Luce is having a night. 9 tackles.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Indian River 28, Polytech 10. Folks, we'll be back with the fourth quarter on the other end of this commercial timeout.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top-quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barkley Heating and Air.
And welcome back to Polytech High School. Start of the fourth quarter. Polytech with the ball in plus territory. They trail 28-10 to Indian River. Jim, this is probably as close to as a must-score drive as there can be.
Absolutely. They're going to have to do it with their second-team quarterback.
And hand off to Walker. And he's got some running room, has to cut back. Handy brings them down, but he's got a first down. Handy and Herb on the tackle.
Yep. Handy's fourth stop of the night.
That was actually Valson on the run that time.
And Irby, who, earlier this evening, blocked a punt and had a pick.
Right.
Well, there are some kids doing some great things tonight.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Slot to the far side. They're going to flood that side of the field with motion. And then come back to the right side with Valson. Valson, big, hard running back. Takes it down inside the 20.
Valson again on the carry. Gain of 6 yards on the play to the Indian 16.
2nd and 4. Ball at the 16. Polytech, they need to score to make this a game.
I had 4 on the stop, Handy. And again, 7, Weber. They are rolling up the tackles here, folks.
And Valson off the left. Oh, huge hole, but somebody fills it.
7 filled.
It's number 7, Ty Weber.
The 11-yard line.
But pick up a 5 on the play.
Down Panthers.
Brings up a 1st and 10 from the 11.
Yep. And then we had Irby come in to finish it off, number 16.
First down for the Panthers. Can make a first down. Valson again, hit at the line, breaks a tackle. There's going to be a flag on the play.
Like 16 on the stop for Indian River.
Indian River.
Irby.
So the penalty's on Indian River.
Did you see a signal?
I think they said face mask.
Face mask. Thank you.
So half the distance is going to be basically about a 5
Take
yard.
about the 6, right? 5 or 6?
Yes.
First down.
Toss out to Walker this time. Hit, spins, gets it down near the goal line.
Walker inside the 5.
So bring up a 2nd and about you 1.
16 for Indian River.
2nd and 1.
17 also.
2nd and 1, ball at the 3 yard line. Going to be Walker again. And it's a touchdown for the Panthers. Jim, they needed that score. They needed it there.
Absolutely. There's still plenty of time.
The kick is up. It's good. Granito with the extra point, and Polytech comes to within 11. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout. Your score, Indian River 28, Polytech 17.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating.
Folks, that extra point brought to you by APT, a precise touch.
Will they onside? Nope.
He's going to pick it up at around the 5-yard line. It's Handy again, shifts out to the outside, goes down the sideline to 35, close to the 40. No flags. Indian River 1st and 10, outside the 35. Polytech band striking it up, you can hear. So I'm sure Coach Towns in like a 5-6 minute drive right now.
Oh, absolutely.
1st and 10 for Indian River. Handy in the backfield. Double wing.
That line is really back.
It's going to be Stokes on the counter.
Again. Here he goes.
He's got one. Oh, was he? Cuts it back to the middle.
Cut. No, don't put that hand up.
Touchdown for Darnell Stokes, his 3rd of the game.
The same reverse. Guard and tackle. Guard kicks. Tackle wraps around, and here we go. Great play. Love it.
Darnell Stokes with his 3rd touchdown, 1 receiving, 2 running. So Indian River with what they call the answer. Long drive by Polytech, and they come back 1 play, touchdown. On the kick is Staniszewski. And they nearly got to that, but they don't. Extra point is good. Indian River goes up 35-17. Jim, we're going to stay right here. I hope to get some scores. As of right now, if everything stays the way it is, we'll see Woodbridge and Sussex Central both undefeated coming in the next week. We last had Woodbridge up 18-14.
That'll be fun.
St. Mark's and Red Lion just going back and forth up in Pike Creeks. St. Mark's, who used to, you couldn't beat them in what they call the graveyard, their home field, have lost 5 straight over the past 2 years.
Wow.
Looking to get that jinx broken.
As a reminder, next Friday night, your Panthers are at home again against First State Military Academy. Kickoff is at 7.
Indian River comes out here in the second half making a statement that they're the #1 team in the state in Class A.
Well, they sure look good.
He's going to take it at about the 15-yard line. That's for Simon Balsarac. And he'll get out across the 30, where Polytech's going to start 1st and 10 with 8:42 to play in the game.
Nice job by the special teams that time.
To the Panthers' 32-yard line, 1st down.
So he'll start off with the 32, 1st and 10, 8:42 to play here. And Balsarak still not back in the game. He's over here with the trainers.
There's a couple trainers working on him.
And that's a handoff to Walker. He picks up about 2 on the play. And Indian River starting the war chant over there.
Griffin on the stop, number 8.
I feel like I'm in Tallahassee. Gain of 2.
Yeah, it's interesting they're playing that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're going to throw over the middle, off the fingertips of Balsarak.
Yeah, it's a shame as we look at Balsarak. They're wrapping that shoulder in tight, locking the elbow down. Not trying to make a diagnosis,
Right,
but
he's done for the night.
Yeah.
3rd down and 8 for the Panthers. Exactly 8 minutes to play left in the game. Drops back, looks over the middle, overthrows, incomplete.
Pass intended for Balzac again. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
that was a quick set.
It was, yeah.
It really went by.
So 7:55, Polytech's going to punt it away. Chandler back for the return. I guess I figure Stokes has done enough.
Yeah, give him a break. Keep him for next week.
High snap, able to get it down. Remember, we got backup punter in here too.
Where is that ball? Right there.
It's going to be about the 49.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Indian River.
That punt rolled dead. At the Panthers.
Punter was number 18, Jackson Sanders.
1st down, Indian River.
Well, 7:42, and I expect them to.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see any spirals anytime soon.
No. Oh, they put the reverse away.
Right.
What a great play.
1st and 10 for the Indians at the Panthers 49.
There's a reverse again.
With Chandler this time. He makes some people miss, and he's got a 1st down for the Indians.
Gavion Chandler, the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Head for 11.
With that fullback
1st down.
going opposite the action, that really draws the inside linebackers. It's a guard and tackle kicking.
Ball at the 37 of Polytech. Indian River 1st and 10.
Stop that time by
Handy,
Locust.
left side. Breaks a tackle, spins out of another one, taken down at about the 36, gain of 1 on the play.
2-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8.
Under 7 to go. Indian River up 35-17.
Adams is senior on that last tackle.
And Indian River starting to milk the clock a
They're
little bit.
gonna Wait for that hand to go up with the back judge.
There it is.
5 seconds left.
Handy right side this time. And going to pick up a couple. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
Handy on the right side this time. Another gain of 2.
Clock ticking, under 6. Indian River looking to move to 3-0.
Hicks. 0 on the tackle.
Handy again up the middle, hit, spins, breaks away. Has some running room on the right side. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Indian River. Indian River just putting the foot on the gas here in the second half, Jim.
Yeah, and that wasn't a pass ring. That ball went right up the middle on a trap. Yep.
Howard now leads Woodbridge 20-18. St. Mark's leads Red Lion 29-22.
Handy with a nice run.
Staniszewski on for the extra point.
And he's only an 11th grader.
So offside on Polytech.
At the distance, the goal line.
And they're going to stay with the kicking team. Oh, snap. Bobble gets it. Blocked. So going into the break. Indian River 41, Polytech 17. We'll be back on the other side.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
And welcome back. Jim, who'd you have on that block? I was obscure.
I had number 65, Christian Driggins, a senior. In fact, he's
So Staniszewski will kick it away. 5:18 to play here in the game. And they'll let it roll dead. Goes out of bounds.
out of bounds.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 35-yard line. And we're going to pick up about 2 on the play. There's Walker.
Noah Walker, the ball carrier.
Nice stop.
Gain of 4 on the play.
In there that time.
Coming up a 2nd and 6.
I have Lewis Hicks, an 11th grader, with that stop.
Big carry, gets the first down. See who the ball carrier was on that. Clock winding. First down for the Panthers.
Pringle, an 11th grader, made that stop.
It's
Kid's
going to be a
getting
basket.
valuable
Oh, he hit in the
time.
backfield. Who was that? On a run blitz. Number 7 on the tackle. Ty Weber. That's one of the first times we've seen them knock a Polytech running back backwards.
That's it, Benny. That's his 8th tackle. He's been very active tonight.
2nd and 12 for the Panthers.
They're getting a lot of people in there, which is a smart move.
Looks out to his right, has a man open. That's Beasley. And Beasley's going to take it down to the 30. First down and 10 for Polytech.
Chandler, number 12, on the stop.
Like to see no quit in Polytech. You know, they're down 41-17, but they're still playing this thing out.
Keep playing. Yeah, and you know what? Herb was in there again. On the stop. So there's some of those secondary guys still in there.
Pickup of about 5 on the play.
Gain of 4. 2nd down and 6.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 5, excuse me.
Weber, number 7, his 9th stop of the evening. I'll tell you, their linebackers have been very, very active. They're reading well, making some solid hits.
2nd down for the Panthers. Looks downfield.
Oh.
Tipped. Incomplete.
Good ball.
As intended for Simon Balzarak.
But, you know, when you're going across the middle like that, you blink a little bit.
Right.
No offense. It's just the way it is, folks.
Coming up in the postgame, we'll have our pest of the game and our Delaware 302 player of the game. Gets to put the chain on. Now, I can't pick a number through this dirty window. See if you can pick up a number of this running back. It's a new runner. It's either 6 or 8.
I'll see it here in a second. All right, here.
A gain of 3 yards on the play. It's 4th down.
8.
That's Marvin's Bernaville on the carry. Brings up a 4th and 3 for the Panthers.
Pertine limping off there, number 17.
Looks has a man in the flats. I think he got the possession behind the stick, though.
Pass complete on the left side.
Yep.
And they're going to be short of the first down. Indian River takes over with 1:25 to go in the game.
Short of the first down mark. Panthers turn it over on downs to Indian River with 1:25 to play.
So Indian River defends their number 1 ranking. They'll move to 3-0 on the season. Polytech's home again next week against number 3 ranked First State Military Academy. So they're going to have 2 top 5 battles back-to-back weeks in Class A. Class A stepping up their game this year, Jim. A lot of competitive football.
There's some great games. Good teams.
Yep. Yep. So, folks, Indian River's going to take a timeout. They looks like they're trying to get some fresh unis on the field, and sometimes that leads to confusion. As a coach, I want to say you've waited all week to get in this game. And when I say gold unit or green unit or second unit, where you at?
That's a death job. I had that
Right.
job when I coached at Lehigh as the special teams guy, and
Right.
every third down had to get them together. And it wasn't, well, count them when they're on the field. No, you better know
Right.
before they leave the sideline, or you're going to get chewed on.
It's going to be a handoff up the middle to
Oh,
Chandler. And he's just dragging some people out across the 50 inside the 45. First down, Indian River. Polytech starting to make some mass substitutions.
Territory, 43-yard line. First down.
First down for Indian River.
They may be
I think we're victory formation.
running
Yes,
the
they are.
favorite play in football. The victory formation.
Indian River, what a second half.
Tremendous adjustments at halftime.
Both sides of the ball.
Yep. Very good.
So, folks, we're coming up on your final score, brought to you by Dover Federal Credit Union, voted 8-time First State favorite credit union. You can bank on a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. And he takes a knee again. Woodbridge now 21-20. Red Lion 38-36. So, folks, your Dover Federal Credit Union final score, Indian River 41, Polytech 17. We'll be right back on the other side of this commercial with our Pest of the Game and our Delaware 302 Player of the Game.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home.
And welcome back to our post-game show here. And it's time for the Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game. Jim, who's your Pest of the Game?
I have Landon Irby, a sophomore, 7 tackles, blocked punt, and an interception. Active in all 3 of those aspects of the game.
That's pretty pesty.
It
It's time for our post-game stats, brought to you by Win the Day, the student-athlete planner. Indian River, 445 total yards, 327 rushing, 118 yards on the ground, and 1 turnover. Polytech, 271 total, 198 rushing, 73 passing, 2 turnovers. Noah Walker, 22 carries for 110 yards. Valson, 11 carries for 60 for the Panthers. Stokes, Jim, listen to this. 5 carries, 148 yards. Handy, 15 for 101. Chandler, 7 for 75. Stokes also had 2 catches for 57 and a touchdown. Paratone, 4 catches for 55. Grace, 7 of 11 for 118 yards. Bousserac, 3 of 10 for 46. So let's talk about it's time for our 302 Sports Player of the Game. It's going to be, no doubt, number 1, Darnell Stokes. 3 touchdowns on the day, 2 of them running, 1 of them receiving, 110 yards, over 200 all-purpose yards in today's game.
What an outing. He had quite a show, and his speed was just tremendous.
Folks, next week we head back south to the Castle when the Woodbridge Blue Raiders, right now they're 2-0, take on the number 2 ranked Sussex Central Gold Knights, who are 3-0. Pre-game show 6:35. Kickoff at 7. Saturday, I'll be up in Newark. The Penn Quakers, their opening game of the season, when they take on the University of Delaware, who's 2-0 at 6 p.m. Richmond Spiders will visit Del State tomorrow at 6. Both teams 1 and 2. College football nationwide, Jim, game day, big one on the calendar. Number 6, Tennessee, 3-0 versus number 15, Oklahoma at 3-0, 7:30 kickoff. And then a couple other games. USC in the Big Ten now. They're number 11. They're going to be at number 8, Michigan, 3:30 kickoff. Number 12, Utah at number 14, Oklahoma State. Before Jim, your thoughts on tonight's game before we close out?
Well, in the first half, I just thought, pretty even game. I thought Tech was playing some great defense. And then after halftime, when Indian River came out and they started to use misdirection, 4 times they ran the misdirection play. 3 of those scored, and the other was a long run. So great adjustment at halftime. They had Tech running in pursuit, and they used the misdirection. Enough passing to keep the secondary off.
Folks, that's a wrap for tonight's Downstate Game of the Week. For our cameraman, Brandon Hill and Owen Smith on the sideline, our statistician, Dave Marvel, Kristen Mitchell back in Lewis, and my broadcast partner, Jim Tack, I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching. Again, your final score, Indian River 41 and Polytech 17. Have a safe, sports-filled weekend. From all of us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Good night, Delaware Sports.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home. The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard.